Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked and welcome to your full moon in Sagittarius as well as your summer solstice reading. Now the full moon in Sagittarius and the summer solstice happen to be on the same day this year, which is June 20th of 2016. I wanted to take a look at some of the energies that would be surrounding us, what's going to be happening, what we can work with. And just see what's going to go on for us this summer solstice, what energy it's bringing to us, especially since this is also the second full moon in Sagittarius. Now, the first one was really about, trying to figure out where your focus would be. And in my opinion, the second one is a chance to really, really launch that arrow. You've pulled back the string. It's nice and taut. You've been, gaining this kinetic energy, and now it is time to let it fly so it'll hit its mark. Also, up on the blog, in addition to this video, I do have summer tarot scopes for 2016 for your sign. I will leave a link below, so please be sure to check those out and see what energy and what you need to keep in mind for you and your particular sign. But let's go ahead and get started. I've already drawn cards. For this reading, I will be using the Green Witch Tarot, I will be using the Fairy Forest Oracle, and I will be using a new deck, which is Notes from the Universe on Abundance by Mike Dooley. And I do get these little notes from the universe every day, Monday through Friday, which are absolutely great. And I saw that a deck was created based off of that, and I thought it was fantastic. I love those notes. So we're also going to get a message from the universe on abundance, because that's, part of summer solstice is abundance and bringing that fire back. If you see the smoke, I've got my moon incense burning for the full moon, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so I've already drawn cards. So the first position is, where is our fire burning most intensely, most brightly, strongest at the moment? And we have received the Ace of Chalices, the Ace of Cups. So we've been happy. I think we've been, in a bit of an emotional struggle, but I think we're finally starting to come out on the other side of that. We're being more charitable. We're trying to be more of service to others, extending happiness, really trying to fill our own cup. Because I think in the last few months, some of us may have burned ourselves out. We were giving too much to other people and not enough to ourselves. So now is the time where we're really, really trying to nourish ourselves, nourish our spirit, and find new ways to deal with emotions and emotional circumstances and relationships. The Oracle card I received with this, where we're burning most brightly, is the Merciful One, compassion, release, and relief, and which is just so appropriate with the Ace of Chalices. Release, relief, and compassion. So extending compassion to others. Releasing any, of those yucky emotions. That's what we're really, really focusing on, because we're tired of feeling like crap. We're tired of, having anxiety and worrying and just not feeling 100% us. I think with all the retrogrades and things that we've been having going on, and squares and conjunctions and all of these things, it stirred up a lot for us, and we're really just trying to get back on track. But we're extending our compassion, we're releasing things, and it's been a relief. We're filling our own cup, and what a relief that is to us and to our spirit. The next position in this spread is, where are we wandering or lost? Sagittarius is the adventurer, he is the traveler, but sometimes, what if he gets lost on his way, or, went left and he should have went right? So what does the universe want us to know about where we are wandering and lost? And I've received 15, which is nature, also is the devil in traditional tarot. So perhaps we've been struggling with feeling trapped, or again with the anxiety and the depression and not being able to get out of that. Maybe because we've been struggling with those things, we've been overeating, or maybe we've picked up smoking again, or maybe we've been drinking too much or spending too much money, living in excess, and really just trying to fill a hole with material stuff, with physical things. And we've kind of lost track of being in communion with ourselves and with our spirit, because we've been hurt and upset, and it's just trying to, using a band-aid to cover up a bullet wound, pretty much. It may feel good in the moment, but it is not a long-lasting solution to the problems. It may feel good to forget about it for a minute, but we're not doing the work. We're kind of looking for an easy way out, or to avoid the work we really need to do. So we've kind of gotten lost with that. The oracle card I received is nobility, grace, and gratitude. So to me, this is just, what do we need to be grateful for? We need to remember to be grateful and to be in gratitude, and to stop, I need more, I need more, I need more, I need more. To move about with grace, to not be so focused on you, and, sometimes when we're going through things, we don't mean to be nasty to other people, or short with other people, but it happens. We're human. So this is also to remember to move with grace and nobility and diplomacy, and how you interact with others, and to not take out or project what's going on with you into other people. Okay, so really come back to finding your grace, finding your eloquence, and being that beautiful, beautiful spirit you are. Let go of, the addictions and the things that are keeping you trapped. I'm sure you know what they are for you personally. Negative thinking, those kinds of traps, negative traps that we put ourselves in. The next position in the spread is, where are we focused? Okay. And we have the Page of Wands, and I love this card. The Page of Wands is all about creativity. It's all about new adventures and exploring and discovering, which is all about that Sagittarius energy. The Sagittarius is a fire sign. And it's also a perfect card for summer solstice. So new creative endeavors, new ideas. We want to get out there and play. We, want to put our ideas into action and try this out and try that out, and really find the magic in discovering and creating. Okay. And the oracle card we received is the Wizards. Rune King, Wise One, Counselor. Okay, so to me, this is also, maybe there's somebody in your life who is a mentor, or maybe there's a class or certification you want to get, and really focusing on that. Maybe, you're trying to start your own business. Seek help from others, somebody who's been down that road. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I also think this is about communicating with our guides. And in particular, our master guides, the Wizard, the Wise One, who's personally tailored to be our master guide with us throughout all of our life and teach us major lessons, So we're focused on discovering, we're focused on gaining wisdom and working through things. And, we want to come out of this nasty, rough time that we've been going through, and really, use the knowledge we've gained, use the wisdom we've gained, and put it into action, into whatever new creative endeavor that we want to go down, whatever we want to do. The next position is, what are we exploring? So summer solstice, getting out there, traveling, going on trips with your family, the summer season. Also, the moon is in its highest point in the sky right now with the full moon, as is the sun with the summer solstice. We'll have, the most hours of sunlight that we will have for the rest of the year. And then, the wheel of the year, it starts to go on its downward swing. So where are we exploring, Sagittarius, the adventurer? And we receive the Five of Chalices. So the Five of Chalices is about, letting things go and leaving some things behind. But to me, it's about taking the knowledge with you as you move on into the next chapter. And we're exploring how to do that. We're figuring out how to do that. And it's hard. It's difficult. It may take you quite some time before you're fully finished and done and ready to completely move on. I kind of get this tug and pull kind of feeling. But exploring how to do that Um, and grieving. I don't feel like this is the type of grieving as in, say, maybe like the, um, well, yeah, yeah. But it's not the type of grieving as in like the Ten of Swords or something like that, but it's its own sense and learning when to move on when a lesson has learned. You've gained all you've needed to from the situation, and sometimes when you just can't learn anymore, there's no place else to go but forward, and to leave those things behind you. So we're really exploring our emotions, figuring out what needs to stay, what needs to go, and how to deal with that. The oracle card we received on What Are We Exploring is Oath, Promise, Pledge, and Contract. So maybe you are thinking about with this, maybe this new creative endeavor that you're working on. Maybe you're working out a business deal. Maybe you are thinking about having a business partner. Maybe you're thinking about getting married. Anything like that. So excuse me, really make sure that I'm just getting this, that you really take the time and explore if it's worth it. And sometimes I feel like you're not going to be able to accept this new proposal that is coming into you. I really feel like it's going to be something good and something big, but you're not going to be able to get there until you really integrate the lessons from whatever this is and let it go and move on so you can step into this. Maybe this oath is also that I went through this, I've learned all I can, and I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. Making a promise to yourself, or I'm not going to get involved in this kind of thing anymore. Or I'm going to wake up tomorrow and have a new attitude. What kind of oaths and promises are you making to yourself? What do you want to make for yourself and keep for yourself? So just keep that in mind. That's an interesting pair to me. Okay. The next one is, what are our beliefs changing or getting clearer around? And we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's interesting, we have the Five of Chalices, the Five of Cups, and then we have the Five of Pentacles right next to it. But the Five of Pentacles is all about money and lack mentality. Here it is upright. And feeling that you're in it alone and all of those kinds of things. But this is, to me, it's that we're really finally like, it's come, like the tree has shaken us awake, and it's like, okay, I get it now. So in terms of that, we're not truly alone. There is help around us. We're finally starting to realize that. And I also think this is letting us know that we're not in a lack mentality, to be grateful. I think it's funny, it's directly opposing how the cards laid down this gratitude. So we're, finally going to start to be in that state of gratitude and knowing that, yeah, I may not have everything that I want, but I have everything that I need. I have great people around me. And that you can change your mentality about money. Maybe you've been spending a little too frivolously, and now you're like, hey, I can't do that. I know I need to save for the summer, or for, I have something I want to do next year, whatever it is. The Oracle card I received for whatever our beliefs getting clearer around is contentment, satisfaction, and security, bliss. So perfect. A perfect pair, the Five of Pentacles and contentment. So like I said, you may not have everything you want right now, but you have everything you need, and living in gratitude and being grateful. You don't... Okay, I'm going to say this. I used to say a lot that, if you really love somebody, it shouldn't matter if you're living in a cardboard box in the rain. Just with them, sometimes it should be enough just to be with them and have that support system and that love. At least you have each other, at least you have your beautiful children. If you're going through a loss, or have experienced a loss, or recovering from a loss, some financial loss, that you know that you all still have each other, that you have God, that you have spirit, that you have your ancestors, you know, you have such support around you, and to just look for it in the right, you know, place. Maybe you've been looking left for so long, you know, tunnel vision, when all you need to do is just turn your head a smidget to the right, and you'll find, you know, that solution and that peace and that contentment that you've been lacking. Okay. The next position in the spread is, where do we need to be honest with ourselves? What do we need to be honest with ourselves about? Because Sagittarius is all about gaining that clarity and being honest, finding the truth in things. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles is what we receive. So again, that contentment, that we have everything that we need. Maybe we don't have that brand new car, but you know, at least we have a bike to get to work. Whatever it is, being grateful for what you do have. And I also think this is a message to have hope as well, to work towards what you want, to stay positive. It will come. But maybe, you know, the universe takes time. She's getting her things together. And maybe she has something even better planned for you that you just don't know about yet. Okay. And the oracle card I received is Queen of the Darkwood Elves, premonition, foreshadowing, and mystery. And I think this is a message to be honest with ourselves, that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. That some things are better left unsaid. Maybe some things are better left as a mystery. But that we really can find peace without knowing all the answers, and that's about acceptance. So being content and accepting that things sometimes just are the way that they are, and you're going to have to go through it head on. You can't go around it. But again, being content for what you have. And I think this is also a message to don't, you know, your thoughts create your own reality, and to don't be so worried or so stressed out, or have, you know, the kind of, you know, negative thoughts that you are projecting, that they become a reality. To stop always thinking the worst about things. The last position in the spread that I have is, where are we having some luck here, people? And I got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So to me, you know, this is that we're not quite there yet, but our money stuff will start, you know, to come around. Any card that is reversed, we can turn it upright. And that, you know, things will work out for the better. It's just going to take some time. It's really just going to take some time this summer. And the oracle card we received with that is the Life Bringer, establishment, growth, and fulfillment. And that's so perfect with the Ace of Pentacles. So right now, we're not starting any new financial endeavors. We're really just trying to get our feet planted firmly on the ground, and to really build a stable foundation so that we can, you know, grow steadily, and not have any stagnation periods or plateaus. You know, maybe we've hit that plateau. But the wheel is turning, things will slowly start to come around, and we are going to grow and feel more established. And I love how fulfillment is on this card as well. So again, the gratitude and being fulfilled in what you already have. Okay. And then this oracle card fell out while I was shuffling. So, it's the Dreamer, visions, trance, and apparitions. So I think this is an important message, that especially on the day of the full moon in Sagittarius and the summer solstice, June 20th of 2016, as well as, you know, the whole summer season. But I really feel like right now, especially on that day, pay attention to any guidance you receive, you know, kind of be open, listen, you know, through your clairaudience, see through your clairvoyance, maybe spend some time in meditation, any visions you get, any messages or signs that you get, symbols that you get from the universe, spirit animals, synchronicities, anything. I really feel like that particular day, June 20th, will be big for that. And to really just dream. It is okay to dream. There's nothing wrong with dreaming, but sometimes, but dreaming doesn't mean you have to be disillusioned, to live in reality as well. I really feel like we've been through some kind of emotional and financial ups and downs. It's been kind of sticky, icky, but we really are breaking ourselves out of that. It's all about our mentality. I really feel like our mentality is really, really huge in this as well. Okay. And then, since the summer solstice is all about abundance, 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 as well as the full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is about good luck and abundance as well. I wanted to get a note from the universe on abundance for us. Look at the back of the card. It's so pretty. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay? And it says, what if we change the word work with to dance with life? And instead of viewing it as an alternative to fishing or a way of paying our dues, we saw it as a chance to meet a parade of new friends, discover our own untested potentials and unpolished gifts, and open avenues for abundance to come pouring into our life. Yeah, I bet lottery sales would plummet. Start the parade, the universe. So, really, I love this. Being grateful and looking for the opportunity. You don't need money to be happy. You have people around you. You have support around you. The opportunity to travel and, go on adventures and meet new friends, new people. It is all there. We just have to free ourselves from whatever restrictions, whatever blocks we have going on in our minds right now. And the lack mentality, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. Let it go. Right now is the prime time to do. But again, if you enjoyed this reading, please let me know. If you have any comments on this reading as well, be sure to check out your summer tarot scopes for 2016. I will leave a link below for some additional information for you and your particular sign. And that is all for me. I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked. And I hope you all have enjoyed your reading for the full moon in Sagittarius, as well as the summer solstice for June 20th, 2016. Have a great summer, lovelies. Bye.